The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 6th Chapter, text number 3 through 7, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded in March of 1968 in San Francisco.
Durlavam manasam janma tadapi adurvam arthadam. This human form of body, it is very rarely obtained. It is not to be misused. That is the first knowledge. That people are not educated in that way. They are encouraged that go on sense enjoyment, enjoy. Some rascal comes, he also says, all right, go on, enjoy. Simply meditate for 15 minutes. But actually, this body is not meant for aggravating sense enjoyment. We require sense enjoyment because that is a demand of the body. If we want to keep body in healthy condition, then the demands of the body, eating, sleeping, mating and defending must be provided. But it should not be aggravated. Therefore, in the human form of life, tapasya means austerity, penance, vow. These are the teachings of all scripture. Either you take Hindu scripture or Christian scripture or Mohammedan scripture, in every scripture, human form of life is meant for training. Tapodivyam, Lord Rishabha, he instructed his boy, he had 100 children, boys. So he instructed them, Nayang deho deho bhajang niloke, kastan kaman arhati vir bhujangaji. My dear boys, this form, human form of life, although it is a body, but this body is in human society. Nayang deho, deho bhajang niloke. Niloke means ni means man. So, when the body is obtained in the human society, not in the dog society, not in the cat society, that body is not meant for simply working very hard and ultimate sense. That's all. People are being taught in this way, that work very hard, day and night, earn money and enjoy things. Nothing more. So, this sort of civilization is condemned. The real civilization is that one has to control. What is the difference between a man and an animal? Now suppose there is very nice foodstuff. In your country it is not seen. In our India, the foodstuff, confectioner, they very nicely decorate in the street for selling. So one cow is here, of course, in the street. Cow is also not visible. In India, in the street, there are many cows. They are allowed to move free. And sometimes the foodstuff is there and the cow immediately grasps the foodstuff and eats half of it. Now, there are human beings also. Suppose a man is there, he is poor man, he is hungry, and he wants to eat that foodstuff. But because he is human being, he has got the control. He is not like the, cow that immediately takes out the foodstuff. Even if he is poor, he can beg, my dear sir, can you little food, sir? But he will not. This is human humanity. Suppose if there is a beautiful girl, and one man is attracted, still he will feel shame to capture that girl. Of course, here I see the boys and girls, they are kissing in the street. In India it is very uncivil. No boy, no girl will do that. Because it is a training. It is a training. So by training, one can restrain these senses. And the more you restrain your senses, the more you become slackened for this material shackles. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj says that if you think that sense enjoyment is the pleasure of life, that can be had in all sorts of other bodies. The hog also has got sense enjoyment. The dog also has got sense enjoyment. They are not forbidden. Nature has provided sense enjoyment for cats, dogs, and birds, beasts, everyone, because that is a demand. So, human life, of course, this should be restricted, or as much as possible as it is available without any extraneous endeavor. Just like we allow our students to get yourself married, so by grace of Krishna, the wife or the husband which you have, just live peacefully. But don't try to encroach upon others' wife or others' husband. That should be restrained. That is human. So, we have to live very peacefully so that we may not be disturbed in our material existence, but our ultimate aim should be spiritual realization. Sukhamandikam daitya dehajogina de sarvatra labha. If you are after sense enjoyment, sarvatra means in all species of life. Suppose you happen to get a body, next body, as a hog, as a dog, or even lower than that sense enjoyment will be there. But this opportunity will not be there. This opportunity to make yourself Krishna conscious, and just to leave this condemned place and go back to Godhead, that opportunity will not be there. That opportunity is for the human being. Therefore Prahlad Maharaj says, Tatprayasana kartabba jatu jatra ayudvayo param. Therefore we should not simply waste our time for improving the paraphernalia of sense enjoyment. The modern civilization is simply increasing the paraphernalia of sense enjoyment. There is no arrangement for advancement of spiritual knowledge. That is the defect of modern civilization.